we're back with historical figures. We're going to have some very special guests today. Shan, who are you going to interview today?
I'm going to be interviewing Dr. David Livingston. Who are you going to be interviewing, Sean?
I'm going to interview Cleopatra and Mary Slessor.
Hi, and welcome back to the Historical Figures. I have here with me Dr. David Livingston. Dr. David Livingston is a well-known missionary to Africa. Mr. Livingston, can you tell us about your childhood?
I was born on March 19, 1813, in Scotland. My family was so poor I went to work at 10 years old in a cotton mill. I worked from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. I went to school from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the mill, at the mill.
How old were you when you found Christ?
I was 20 years old, and I knew I was called to be a medical missionary.
Why did you choose Africa?
Well, at first I wanted to go to China, but because of a war going on, I was sent to Africa.
How did you befriend the African people?
I came to their villages with medicine to help them. While I treated their sickness, they told me about their customs, and I told them about Jesus.
While traveling through Africa, you became famous in Britain. The British people were proud of you being a brave missionary and explorer traveling across the continent of Africa. However, by 1871, the people in Britain hadn't heard from you and thought you may be dead.
Well, I was never lost. However, I was ill and running short on supplies. About this time, an American newspaper sent a journalist, Henry Stanley, to find me and write a story about me.
That brings us to our next guest after this commercial.
If you hate going to school...
Mom, I don't want to go to school.
No argument. You're going.
You get beat up at school. You're failing in school.
Failing again?
Then these glasses are right for you. You'll be the coolest kid in school.
It's too awesome.
And you'll be getting good grades in no time.
Good job. A+.
These glasses could be yours for the 3 easy payments of $42.99. Call now. Must be 18 or older to call.
We're back with historical figures. Today we are honored to have Miss Mary Slessor with us and her daughter Janie. Mary was born December 2nd, 1848 in Scotland. Miss Slessor was a very brave woman and stood up to many chiefs, warriors, and witch doctors. She saved many lives, healed hundreds of people, and cared for the countless children. She not only brought the words of Christ to the people of Africa, but his love also. Welcome, Miss Slessor.
Hi, thank you.
I understand you worked in a cotton mill at a young age like Dr. Livingston.
Yes, I worked long hours to help my family survive.
How did you become interested in missionary work?
Well, my longtime hero was Dr. David Livingston. After his death, I became determined to go forward, like he always said.
How was your first trip?
Well, at 28 years old, I was sent to Calabar. The trip was rough and I got sick a lot.
What was your first impression of the tribe?
Well, bringing the gospel of Jesus to the tribal people was harder than I thought. They have a terrible fear of evil spirits.
Can you tell us of your favorite part of working among the people of Africa?
Well, after 3 years in Calabar, I was finally able to go further inland to Old Town, where I could start an orphanage. There was a village about to kill twins because they believed twins were a curse to their village. I brought them back to the orphanage, a boy and a girl. I took care of them until someone in the twins' family tricked one of my helper girls into allowing them to borrow the boy, and they killed him. I was devastated, but the girl lived and I adopted her as my own daughter, and I named her Jamie.
We'll go back to historical figures after this break.
Hey, what are you eating?
I don't know, some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. You try it.
I'm not going to try it, you try it.
I'm not going to try it, you try it.
I'm not going to try it, you try it.
Hey, let's give it to Joey.
No, he won't like it. He hates everything. Hey, he likes it.
Hi, we're back with historical figures. Joining us now is Cleopatra. Cleopatra was born in the year 69 BC in Alexandria, which was the capital of Egypt. Can you tell us who your father was?
My father was Ptolemy the 12th. He was the pharaoh of Egypt when I was born.
Can you tell us, when did you become queen?
In 51 BC, I became queen at the age of 17 with my brother Ptolemy the 13th.
What was the hardest part of being queen?
Keeping the Romans from completely taking over.
How did the people feel about you being queen?
People were jealous that I was so intelligent and that I was an independent ruler. I ruled for 3 years, and then I was forced to leave Egypt.
What did you do after you left?
I wanted to make a plea to the Roman general Julius Caesar. I couldn't just walk into the city or else my brother would have imprisoned me. So I wrapped myself in an oriental rug and had it delivered as a gift. When he opened the rug, I tumbled out. Caesar was overcome by my charm.
What did your brother think when he found out?
My brother felt betrayed and declared war on the Romans. My brother died during the war, and Caesar restored the throne to me. Later, Caesar and I had a son, but a short time later, Caesar died.
How did Rome react to Caesar's death?
Rome began to divide. Mark Antony prevailed as ruler of the Roman Empire, and I supported him. We fell in love, and this angered the Roman people. Octavian, who was also in line for the throne of Rome, declared war on Egypt and defeated my beloved Mark Antony. I was arrested.
You died at the age of 39 in honor as the last pharaoh of Egypt.
Sean, that was great. I just loved all the guests we had today, and I especially loved the Jamie girl, Mary Slessor's little daughter. And what was your favorite part, Sean?
Well, I like Cleopatra with the Burger King crown on.
Okay, join us next time on Historical Figures.
Hi, we're back with Historical Figures. We're going to have some very special guests today. Jin, who are you going to interview today? Hi, we're back with Historical Figures. We're going to have some very special guests today. Shin, who are you going to interview today?
Welcome back to Historical Figures. I have here Henry Stanley, who is famous all again.
Let me see. Joining us now is Cleopatra. You died at the age of 39 in honor as the last pharaoh of Egypt.
She's dead.